Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Today, I guess we're trying to enter the hotel, which I'm assuming we need to actually present this. Let's try talking to her first. Night of the murder. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Or to be facing Brock. Alright, so here. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Ms. Oldbag, if you would look at this. What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of paper? Hey, Jeep-oo. Is that her perfume? Pheromone d'Amour I smell? Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? The man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy-Poo said so. You understand. I just thought of something I have to do. I'll be in my bunk. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. It looks like she has the strongest feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's going to come of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. How did she even reach your face? So anyways, let's continue our... Also, Pearl, no hitting! Okay. Ah, what? What now? One little thing before I forget. Do you have any D batteries? I'm gonna need some. You can't go into Engod's room today, also. Why? The police main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you know. What if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer? So don't go in. Once set one foot in there and you go face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag. Cool. Weird lady. Looks like we're the only ones here. It looks like they left the food out from the murder day, too. Some of this stuff has had to have gone bad by now. There's no way. It probably smells. And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Hallway? Hey, city boy! Lotta, you're still here? Reckon, of course. God damn it, Lotta. An investigative photographer eats and starves on her ability to snap up a scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has this aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Rick Given! A photographer's gotta have cameras out the air like corn to be a real pro, you know? What does that mean? You gotta corn out the air? I've heard of that before, but what the hell does that mean? I just kinda thought it meant you didn't wash. And it was like a growth of fungus on your ears. I guess that would be more mushrooms, Chronos. I know, but I don't get what corn out of the ears mean. I know what cornhole means. Yeah, I guess let's just continue. I got nothing else. So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feet in the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? I probably do, actually. Do I? I don't know if I do. I mean, we can try to give it to her. I don't think old bag gave it back to us. Would you please take this? Nope, sorry, no can do. The only thing I want to see is a steaming hand towel. What? A steaming hand towel? Need one for my eyes. Today just ain't a good day for my eyes to be looking at stuff. How convenient. Maybe I'll have to use the next one and that one next time you show me something. Alright, well, we'll just talk yet. Night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lotta, you were loitering in the hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs. Shook a few hands. Had a soda pop with a few of them. Looks like she wasn't here the entire night. The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either. I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came out and went that night. Who came and went that night? Camera? Ah, my baby! My $1,600 baby that I paid $700 for! What's with the red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're the redcoat's friend, right? So put in a few good words for me and give me my camera back. You want me to do what? Listen, Nanda got real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back. Why don't you do your own dirty work? You seem to be better at it than me anyways. So, about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote? Yeah, can I believe what's written? You mean the stuff about Engard shoving his manager lady onto Karita? Yeah. Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bullshit. Duders? Oh my god. Dots. Hey, what's with y'all? Y'all staring at me like I'm like my grandpa used to. Grandfather just used to look at you with complete and utter disappointment? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I shrinking here? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without cameras is a tabloid, you know, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Oh, god damn. Why? You're testifying again? And you too there, Littlin. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky with your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? I don't go to school. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me. Would you please just leave already? Oh my lord. Karita's hotel room, I guess. Mr. Nick! What is this otherworldly, ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts! Wah! I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. Excuse me. What? Who are you calling a demon brat? Oh my god, she was moaning. Game! That was a joke! I was joking! And I thought it was inappropriate at the time, and I was worried how people were gonna take it. Are you actually going there? Zoinks! It's an alien! Who are you calling an alien? Ratata. Oh, it's just you, Ms. Oldback. What are you doing here? What's wrong with you youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to poor Juan, and I was also smelling the bed sheets. Why are you here? Please tell me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about it plenty of times at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by the fraud of a photographer in her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, all right. Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working the night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here drooling at the door. Memories Karita. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Karita. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. That's what I call it. But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ungard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at the mountain of presents. A show of mountain of feelings all of his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big. It's certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? Huh? What is it? The presents. They're all bears, right? She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Did she send them all the bears? All Mr. Kurita's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't really look like a bear to me. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with the bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, drowned by the river going, ha, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, bub. What a load of crock. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice bears. I'm Uncle Teddy, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What is that infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. I don't go to bed until like 2 in the morning. What are you talking about? That startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Transceiver! Hello? Hello! This is not a phone. Maya, how's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? Seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I've heard the news. It would seem my present was not good. It was no good. No, Mystic Maya! One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear her all right. She's all right. All right, hiss then. Hiss, hiss. Hiss, a little hiss. What is this static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? Seems hiss. Bad hiss. Connect. Shh. Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Excuse me. Well, at least the noise went away. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. Mystic Maya! Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Do I know any? Do you know about electronics? How about my measurements? Nah, I'm good. So you're not gonna say anything. Alright, I'll try one more, like... How about this? Okay, okay, no, well, that's fine. Well, I guess... Should we examine the room a little bit? We should probably examine the room a little bit, right? Like this phone! No? Okay, never mind. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Miss Kurita fought his assailant. These glass shards. They're probably from the glass vase Ms. Andrews knocked over. It's a beautiful wine glass and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I really don't like it much. I'm with you. I mean, V8's not that bad. It has tomato juice in it. All honesty though, I usually mix it with something else. If I ever do have it, which is very rare. Sometimes I'm like, I want to drink something somewhat healthy. And then I look at the nutritional facts. I'm like, this is not that healthy. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. It looks like Miss Greta had dinner that night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. They had a lot of food at the award show that night. And I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. I mean, this probably wasn't that meager, man. So that's the bed. Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft. How easily children are entertained. And adults. And everyone else in this world. People have very short attention spans and are easily entertained by the stupidest of things. Like a bear alarm clock. Is that a rice cooker? Aw. No, go away, go away! We already saw him last time. That was all connected. Yeah, okay, so none of this has actually really changed, huh? It kind of looks like a rice cooker over there. Well, back to the hallway, I guess. And I guess we're leaving. Criminal affairs? Wow, everyone looks really busy with something or another. Huh, they're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that. Will ya? Pass the victims list around. You gotta be kidding me, there's over 100 people here. Mr. Nick, is Mr. God really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Examine? Yeah, she was shot. Yeah, probably. I mean, this is the chief. When you get to the top of the ladder, you really don't have to do too much. It's really about just being present and then firing people when you need to. Oh, we already looked at that one. Alright, I guess we're leaving again to the office? Hey, welcome back, pal! I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. Rich man's luxurious full-course meal, out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops, looks like you don't have a can open, pal. You gotta be kidding me. And I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know! There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything, pal, go ahead. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. You know how to fix electronics? The transceiver? Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal! When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal! Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Huh, maybe. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal! Electromagnetic interference? Talking point? Talking points! So what is this electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal! Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny. That has not happened in a long time. I kind of thought they made it so that they didn't interact like that anymore. Back in the day, yeah, if a phone was near my computer and it started ringing, like, the speakers would start making beeping noises. And yeah, it would be like kind of staticky a little bit, but it doesn't happen anymore. Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. What? Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would you have your dryer next to the TV? She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. So the room you were in when the interference to the transceiver happened, there's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Clarita's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, pal, alright? Wait, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby! It's investigating time! I'm on fire, pal! My fingers are itching to go! Yeah! We should be going too, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I guess, yeah, let's go. Back to the hotel. A listening device, huh? Where is it? There. A listening device. Okay. So, someone was spying on Juan? Better not be old bag again. Hey! You're finally here, pal! Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, bug sweeper? Well, you see, I got buzzers trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct door. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. It's just not the police's. Wow, so this is the bug sweeper. It looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Me, of course. Seeing this thing sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little bit beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work, trust me, pal. I'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. It's gonna be beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? Getting the sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or something some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're going to find it, right? Right, now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. Or not look-see, it's look-see. The sweeper will let you know how strong a signal is picking up, so keep an eye out on it, okay? Once you find something that gives off a lot of radio waves, press enter to lock on it. You mean like the A button? There's a lot of things here giving off radio waves, so let's take a look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find it. To find the bug, got it, pal? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Lamp, check. Listening device, nope. There's a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick? Yeah, and they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful? That's true. Yeah, I'll be more conscious of it from now on. Sorry. Okay, so that's fine. So I shouldn't check out the lamps then? What do you mean? Cell phone. Nope, no bugs here. A cell phone? What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Korean Village. And Pearls has never lived outside that village, so... Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. I mean, it's not. Now, the phone is the most commonplace for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves. Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Nick? Yeah, I know a ton, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe. So, is there a listening device in there? No, And I really thought it had to be on the phone, too. It's in one of the bears. Oh, what a lovely bear. Ah! Ah, that must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot? It's a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick. Yeah? How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies? Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so... I think listening devices in the TV. Looks like the TV was left on. It's now showing an old samurai movie. Yeah, this channel plays all the sorts of international movies, as well as domestic ones. You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English. Yeah. When I grow up, I want to study Japanese. I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy your dreams. Oh, is it talking about, like, redubbing? Man, the freaking old Godzilla movies were fantastic. I loved those. The dubbing is just, it makes it better. The radio's on. The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's the kids' question corner. Professor, why is the Earth round? Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick? Well, why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? Then you'll know it's flat! Computer? What's the notebook computer? You know what a notebook is? Yes, it's a small book with paper that you can write on, so... Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. Basically a small laptop. Mr. Nick, what's a laptop? What do you mean? Oh, it's the camera? It's a small video camera. No listening device in this gizmo. Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller lately, aren't they, Mr. Nick? They were for a while. Thankfully, they've stopped doing that. It was good for, like, the average person, I guess, but when you're a certain size and they make this phone, like, the size of a mouse, it's very inconvenient because it's hard to, like, hear and speak into. Like, my first cell phone was actually probably the optimal size for a cell phone, but the second cell phone I got was like, it fit into the palm of my hand, and if I held it against my ear, it went down to like, maybe partway through my cheek, so it was still like 3 or 4 inches away from my mouth. I hated talking on that thing. Also, reading the screen was annoying. Anyway, thankfully smartphones are a thing, and they're actually generally pretty big, depending on what you get. But I want to grow bigger and bigger! Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You have to eat meat too. Well, it's more protein. But I get what you're saying. You need a healthy balance of meal, nutrition to grow big and strong, like Chronos. Well, that certainly looks like an alarm clock. What's wrong? Why do you look so troubled? Actually, growing is mostly genetic. Like your height and stuff like that, that's mostly genetic. But muscle build and, like, you know, keeping your weight at a healthy balance, that's nutrition. And working out. I just can't imagine that the listening device being stuck in an alarm clock. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. Oh. Well, anyways, it looks like the listening device isn't here. Really? Wow, there's really a delicious loaf of bread in it. Oh, it's a bread maker. I actually have something like this, but it looks a little bit different. Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder. Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says, gotta keep the trail and crime scene warm. I think the keep warm in this case is a little more metaphorical. Oh. What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot. Oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. Instead of hot water, coffee comes out. If you put coffee in the filter area, generally speaking, that's how I used to make tea. I just have an empty, like, a filter area and put tea bags in the coffee pot, turn that on. I'd have a fresh cup of tea for, like 3 or 4 glasses, actually. It was kind of too much. probably explains the fast heart rate. Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of? I don't think there's anything like that, Pearl. Sorry. Way to break that poor child's heart. This is the refrigerator. I really don't think the listening device is in something like this. But it's filled with nothing but healthy vegetable juice, right? Yeah, sure. What does that have to do with listening devices? Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it. Okay, sounds good. Looks like you've forgotten all about looking for the listening device. Okay, so... where is it? Here? Plain old calculator. It says 50 on it. Maybe he was calculating his allowance. A whole 50 cents? Maybe he was a spirit medium. Is that her allowance, 50 cents? You're gonna be saving for a long time. If you get like your allowance once a week, that's $2 like a month. What do you mean? No. This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? A listening device, I mean. No, not yet. But this bear's eye is. Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found a little device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what's in there. No, you can't. Such a violent act. Oof, rip. No! It's a camera? It's a miniature camera, pal. It looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. What emitter? A transmitter, pal. Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff? All right, well, we'll actually talk about that next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. This better not be old bags.